Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here. MLG gameplay, Hanoi domination is what we're watching today, and you're gonna see me, and hopefully I'm gonna give you an insight into what I'm thinking. So going off to B off the start, I see somebody going top window. I thought he had my back. He decides to move to the stairway to counter anybody going up top film. I'm able to pick off the easy route, predictable spot, and using that knowledge, I'm able to get the first kill and sit on B. So right there, I seen the angle of approach on the nade, so I move over to try and pick off the kill. Still damaged, and I die. I probably should have waited, maybe cut down the line of sight, maybe cut down the reaction, and maybe pulled him in a little bit closer before trying to go for that kill. Probably would have ended differently. I probably would have been able to sit at B and defend it more. Just things in the aftermath. Always, hindsight is 20/20. Right there, I see two people on B. What's my reaction? Throw a stun, counter them by coming around and wrapping around behind them to get the 2-piece. And, I do get picked off by the third, but my teammates are both able to stick up top B in film and back me up on the defense and pick off the guy. Gonna keep going back and floating over to B. Most of my teammates are playing a very strong center map control, so I want to keep getting height elevation control in the building. I'm able to watch 4 different routes. I'm able to watch top light, as you're gonna see right now, top or bottom garden on trees, and I'm able to float around back towards B window if need be. If somebody comes up to the window or if somebody comes up to the spawn, I'm able to pick it off as soon as possible, chuck a nade, or even shoot down sight. Even though window is a dangerous spot, most people that go for B are going to look up top and predict that you're going to shoot there. It's still a necessary spot to be in. Right on that A flag, I seen that he ran through. I knew that because it didn't keep blinking that he did do a run through, but I just wasn't sure where he was going to be, and I did get a little bit sloppy on the long range with the AK. Not the greatest long range gun. I did get beat out by the FAMAS. They are playing a very heavy long building, positioning. Now they do spawn back of C and towards rail cars, but it can flop over to backside spotlight very well. Right there, Moshing did a really good job. He just seen him go into long, was able to realize that he would only nick him on not able to pick up the full kill. So he waits. He holds his time and he cuts through the building to get the kill. Very smart play on his half, and in turn he got another kill, which is helping us just to push up and control them and keep them on their toes, not letting them get comfortable coming into the mid part of the map, and hopefully not let them get comfortable on approaching A. They're not going after B a whole lot through this game. I'm not really sure why. It's just maybe they felt like we had too many defenders on it, that it wasn't worth their time. Most teams, once they see that they have a strong 2-cap against them, will try to pull the lesser defended flag to alleviate some pressure off of B. Like I always say in domination, B is your win flag. If you can cap B, you're probably going to win the game. A C and A flag will be very difficult to protect against, as spawns will be flipping back and forth all the time. One thing that I can offer as just a great thing to learn and practice with your team on domination is your defensive nade spots. The team that knows most defensive nade spots will be the team that wins. If you can counter flag caps from a distance, playing the mid but able to throw the nade overhead, you're going to be a dominating force on domination. Ha! I'm so funny. So right there, I get a stun. My teammate, I hope he was going to pick it off. He doesn't, as he does get counter stunned. I'm able to wrap around and play it smart, just get the kill. Not going to the obvious routes, using the lanes that are not necessarily used most often. I see Apathy ahead of me. I decide to throw a stun. That enables him to get a nice and easy 2-piece, as one guy was running away, trying to get into medic, and the other guy had his back turned, trying to get away from the stun. Most people's reaction to getting stunned is to turn and to try and get away. The more effective thing to do is to aim down sight and look at the direction of travel that the nade was coming from and predict that they're going to come and try and shoot you. You're already in ADS, you're going to get the kill if you're set up correctly. And, it's not a definite, but it's definitely going to be a better choice than trying to run away. As you've seen there, I got Mr. Dennis. Dennis got a little bit of competitive fever. He's really looking to get into some more competitive stuff. Right here, I should have got a 3. I got 4 hit markers on him. I went back in theater. He did get hit 4 times. Sometimes it just seems like hits are not definitive each and every single time. Stuck with the pistol out. Now, this pistol was a recommendation by a couple people on the forums and a couple people from the videos who asked why I don't use it. And, you know, it was just a comfort level thing. You know, my personal preference using the other pistol the most, the bottom one, so I forget the name. And, you know, somebody offered the advice, hey, use this one. It comes out quicker from ADS, and it reloads quicker. So I figured, hey, I'm going to use it. The only downside, it's got a small clip, but all in all, it's been really effective in the last few scrims that I've been playing. 124 to 62, 227 left in the game. Going to be very difficult for the other team to make a comeback at this point. Our team needs to play a strong defensive position, but not let the other team get comfortable. Like I always say in moving up, we need to get map control and get top third of the map in our hands. If we can do that, we can control spawns to where they need to be and predict them, so we can get into position to counter any sort of movement before it gets there. 3 guys headed strongly to A. A seems to be their flag that they were always going for this game, so our teammates played off of that fairly well. A is pretty easy to defend against as long as you can get to certain spots first. I tried to go for the knife. You know, I ain't use my blade, baby. Didn't work. I was hoping for the lunge, and that's another thing. The lunge is very, you know, one time it'll work, the next time it won't. It seems very difficult. I don't know why. Right here, very sloppy move on the gun. Had I had ADS before he entered the tunnel, I probably would have picked off the kill and, you know, saved A from being capped. You know, top window was not really effective in defending A, so we would have picked it off. And I don't know, sometimes I get sloppy. I've been really disappointed in a couple of my scrim games the last couple of days, and I've really been having to work on my aim, and it seems like when I got back from the LAN event, it was just a bad transition. I was always getting caught stopping shooting beforehand because I figured they should have been dead. Getting used to playing that much on a 0 ping connection was just, it was detrimental to my online play, I think. And I think I'm going to do a video on how to improve your shot. We had this conversation with a couple people in a group chat that we always do with Woody, T-Mart, Dunkus, Bash, and those guys. And I posed the question to them: can you teach gun skill? And the answer from a lot of them was no. But I really think you can improve it. And I'd like to do a couple videos on just how to improve your aim and improve your gun skill and improve your abilities on the sticks. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Not the greatest gameplay from myself. I never claim to be the best player, but I do try to offer as many tips and tricks as I can for other people to learn and to get involved. Thanks for checking out the video. I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out.